Two people, same age, same weight. The one with higher VO₂ max can literally cut their risk of dying early without losing a single kilo. That's how powerful cardiorespiratory fitness is. Today, I'm going to show you a simple 30-day plan to boost the fitness number doctors and researchers are obsessed with right now. VO₂ Max. We're doing it with 2 slow sessions and 1 to 2 hard sessions a week. Zone 2 for the engine, intervals for the ceiling. I'll show you how to test it at home, how to know your zone, and how to scale it if you're a beginner. Large studies show cardiorespiratory fitness is one of the strongest, independent predictors of mortality. In plain English, fitter people live longer even when weight, age, and other risks are similar. Stay till the end. I'll give you a 30-day calendar you can screenshot, plus a 9-minute emergency version for busy weeks. VO₂ Max is the max amount of oxygen your body can use during intense exercise. Oxygen sparks energy. Higher VO₂ max, because your heart, lungs, and muscles are better at taking in, transporting, and using oxygen. That's why it tracks with performance and with living longer. Here's the problem. Most of us do one of 2 things. Only walk and think steps are enough. Only do killer hit workouts and skip the slow base. Both help, but they don't systematically raise VO₂ the way research shows we can in 4 to 6 weeks. And yeah, Zone 2 is super trendy right now. Some 2025 reviews even say we might be overhyping it and that people still need high intensity. That's why our plan uses both. Slow to build the engine, hard to raise the ceiling. Let's get you a baseline in 10 minutes. If you can't measure it, you won't stay motivated. Option 1, 1 mile time trial, warm up 3-5 minutes. Walk a jog, run 1 mile as fast as sustainable. Record time plus average HR. Faster time over weeks. Better aerobic fitness. Option 2, 12-minute Cooper test, track distance covered. Option 3, Fitness Watch VO₂ estimate. Not perfect, but great for trends. Write yours down. We'll retest on day 30. Your 30-day VO₂ plan has only 2 gears. Gear 1, Zone 2, 60–70% of max HR. You can talk in full sentences. Trains your mitochondria, improves fat use, raises aerobic base. Gear 2, Neng intervals, 85–95% of max HR, short, hard efforts, the stuff that actually pushes VO₂ up fast. This is where Norwegian 4x4 comes in. That's it. 2 gears. We just rotate them for 4 weeks. Here's the easiest way to find Zone 2 without a lab. Take 180 minus your age, your top of Zone 2, Maffetone style. Or use 60–70% of max HR. Or use the talk test. You can speak in full sentences, but you know you're working. If you're brand new or overweight or recovering, just walk uphill for 30 minutes and keep your breathing calm. That's your Zone 2 today. You don't have to be fit to start. Zone 2 makes you fit. Screenshot this. Week 1-2, base plus stimulus. Day 1, Zone 2, 35 minutes. Day 2, off-walk mobility. Day 3, intervals, Norwegian 4x4, 4 minutes hard, 85–90% HR, 3 minutes easy x 4 rounds, plus warm-up, chugs cool-down, total, chuptal 28 minutes. Day 4, off 1 steps. Day 5, Zone 2, 40 minutes. Day 6-7, light walk, stretch or play. Week 3-4, progression. Day 1, Zone 2, 45 minutes. Day 2 off. Day 3, intervals, 4x4 again or 81-minute hard, 1 minute easy if you're bored. Day 4 off. Day 5, Zone 2, 45–50 minutes. Weekend, optional hike, bike, swim. This exact pattern is backed by research Showing intervals can bump VO2 in 4 weeks, and steady work keeps the adaptations. Good question. Zone 2 alone will still improve mitochondrial function, fat use, and cardio health. So if you're 40 plus, overweight, or coming back from injury, do 3x Zone 2 per week for 30 and 45 minutes and add just 6 to 10 hard efforts at the end of one session. That's it. Remember, the absence of activity can cancel out the benefit of having good VO2 later in life, so move even if it's not perfect. And 3 rules so you don't get wrecked. Always warm up 5 to 8 minutes. Keep hard days hard, easy days easy. If HR won't come down between intervals, stop. Your body's done for today. If you have heart, lung, or blood pressure issues, get cleared first. And pushing to 90–95% HR is real work. Picture this. You're 60. You can still climb stairs, carry groceries, play with your kids' kids. That's not magic. That's cardiorespiratory fitness. Researchers call it a modifiable risk factor. You can actually move the needle. And 3 myths, super fast. I just need 10,000 steps. Steps are great, but they don't always push VO2 high enough. I need to run. No, you can cycle, row, swim, rock, even elliptical. If I'm skinny, I'm good. Fitness and fatness are separate. Fitter people with higher BMI can outlive unfit, lean people. Don't hide behind the scale. Pause and tell me in the comments, what's your current VO2 max or 1 mile time? I'm going to reply to the first 50 and tell you how to progress it. That helps you stay accountable and helps this video reach more people. If you're untrained or coming back, 30 days of this can give you faster 1 mile or 12-minute distance, lower average HR, for the same pace, better energy in daily life. Trained people will see smaller jumps. 2–7% in a month is solid and is exactly what interval studies report. Here's why this works. It's not random workouts. It's progressive exposure to the exact intensity your heart and mitochondria adapt to the fastest. Your brain loves seeing progress, so we test, train, retest. That loop keeps you coming back. All right, screenshot the 30-day VO2 calendar right here. If you want the printable version with Zone 2 heart rate chart and 3 interval options, it's in the description. Next, watch my next video. Like if this saved you a year of guessing. Subscribe if you want science, plan, results. And see you in 7 days for the retest.